Said she liked hers dark, no cream, stirred with slow, familiar lean. I grabbed the pot, no hand shook, poured it like a second look. She let me pour her coffee slow, didn't rush, didn't say go. It felt like something calm and deep, two broken hearts that start to breathe. We sat in booths, not touching skin, but words came out like violins. She smiled all small, I stirred my cup, and neither one of us looked up. She let me pour without a word, no promises, no heart stirred. But in that sip, a door creaked wide, where hurt stepped out and trust stepped inside. Maybe love begins in heat of mugs, not mouths, of seats, not sheets. She paid the check, I watched her leave. A little ache, but not to grieve. She didn't stay, but I still see. She let me pour and trusted me, and that's more than most do lately. She threw her head like you once did, same small grin, same half lid. But it didn't hit me like before. It didn't hurt, it didn't pour. She laughed like you, but softer too. No shadow in the way it flew, no echo sharp, no pain to chase, just sound that floated into grace. She told a joke about nothing much, and I laughed back, no ghost to touch. Didn't compare, didn't rewind, just let the moment treat me kind. She laughed like you, but not the same. Didn't trigger or call your name, just her own way, her own light. And I didn't flinch, I held it right. Maybe love returns not bold, but in small sounds we dare to hold. So if she calls, I might reply, not to forget, but just to try. 'Cause she laughed like you, yes true, but softer, and I laughed too. And that's a start. used to rush just to get back. The porch lights on and a warm laugh. Now the door's dark, the room's cold, but I've learned not to fold. I'm walking myself home these days. No arms to run to, but I'm okay. Streetlights hum and my hands swing low, but I go slow and let it show. Past the diner, nod to Joe. He don't ask, he kinda knows. Used to feel like half a man. Now I just walk, 'cause I still can. I'm walking myself through each mile, and somehow that feels more like style. Don't need to chase what wouldn't stay. I've got 2 feet in better days. Being alone don't mean you're lost. Some peace comes slow, but it ain't cost. So I whistle low and fix my cap. Let the silence fill the gaps. Not waiting now for love to phone. Just walking myself home. And that's enough for tonight. Walking myself through each mile, somehow that feels more like style. Don't need to chase what wouldn't stay. I've got 2 feet in better days. Being alone don't mean you're lost. Some peace comes slow, but it ain't cost. So I whistle low and fix my cap. Let the silence fill the gaps. Not waiting now for love to phone. Just walking myself home. And that's enough for tonight. Used to check each Friday night, scrolling through just to feel right, seeing smiles with folks I don't know, wishing I didn't care so low. But I'm looking her name up less than last week, I must confess. It still stings, sure I won't lie, but I don't stare like I used to cry. Her new dog, some mountain view, a party pig, a baby too. I closed the app and breathed real deep. Didn't lose my sleep this week. Her new dark, some mountain view, a party pic, a baby too. I closed the app and breathed real deep. my sleep this week. I'm still looking, just not obsessed, and then that counts more than I'd have guessed. She's moving on, I get the mess, but I'm looking her name up less. Healing ain't grand, it ain't a win, it's just less time where she's been. So here's to slow, and here's to peace, to quiet nights and thoughts that cease. Someday maybe no address, 'cause I'll stop looking her name, yes, and maybe I'll search for mine instead.
Times your first 20 or name up list,
And maybe I'll search for mine instead. She laughed at something dumb I said, pulled her jacket off, tossed her head. Sun hit her eyes just like before, but this time I didn't brace for war. I didn't flinch when she smiled, didn't drift off for a while, didn't see ghosts in her hair, just someone real right there. She sipped her drink, called me kind, and I didn't hide behind old lines. I stayed present, let her speak, didn't compare, didn't feel weak. I didn't wince at her laugh, didn't hear echoes from the past. It wasn't love, not yet a while, but I didn't flinch when she smiled. Maybe hurt don't leave all clean, but joy finds cracks in between. So here's to days soft and small, to not retreating after the fall. She smiled once, I stayed a while, didn't flinch, just let it file. She smiled, and I didn't run. She walks like the wind knows her name, slow and sure, no need for flame. She pours her tea, folds her sleeve, talks in pauses that make me breathe. And I love the way she doesn't rush, lets the quiet do its hush. She don't fill the space with proof or must, just silence and a little trust. She asks, but waits before reply, looks me soft, not needing why. She doesn't flinch when I go slow, just nods and lets the moment grow. She don't chase, don't run ahead, just walks beside instead. And I don't feel like I'm in a crush, 'cause I love the way she doesn't rush. Some hearts heal in fields, not fire, and hers walks with a quiet wire. Maybe love ain't loud this time, maybe peace is the better sign. She lets me talk when I need hush, and I stay, 'cause she doesn't rush. And that feels like love might work. She warts heal in fields, not fire. And hers walks with a quiet wire. She lets me talk when I need hush, and I stay, 'cause she doesn't rush. That feels like love might work.
She asked why I pause at June, why I flinch at certain tunes. I stirred my drink, took a breath, said I'm still mending from what's left. Told her about the last one true, didn't dress it up in blue, just the truth, plain and fair. She left, and I still care. She didn't flinch, didn't judge, just nodded slow and didn't budge. Said that's alright, I've got some cracks. Then poured more wine and leaned back. Told her clear, didn't hide the pain, the loss, the didn't pride. She took it in like an old friend, not someone looking to defend. Maybe hearts heal with open speech, not when we fake what we can't reach. So if she stays or walks away, at least I showed my scars today. Didn't fake, didn't pretend.
told her about the last one, and somehow felt okay.
Ray cracked a joke about my boots. I rolled my eyes, said, ain't that the truth? But then I laughed, not just a sound, a full-on shake from deep down. It was the first time I laughed again, not polite or forced, pretend. Felt like a window opened wide, and grief stepped back just for a ride. Didn't notice till halfway through, that smile was real, and so were you. Not her, not love, just me and beer, and friends who stayed when I stayed here. I didn't plan it, didn't scheme, didn't need some grand new dream, just cracked and creased from deep within the first time I laughed again. Laughter's not a finish line, it's a flare that says I'm trying fine. Might not be ready for brand new, but this felt like, this felt true. So here's to breaks in dark rain, the laugh that says I'll heal again. Still cracked but full of sound. Still cracked but full of love. He sits by the porch like he always did, same black spot, same tilted head. You used to laugh, he's just like you. Now it's just him and my quietude. I talk to the dog about you. He don't judge, he don't ask who. He tilts his ear like he still knows the way you walk, the way you go. I tell him things I won't say out loud, like how I miss you in a crowd. He lays his head against my boot while I spill truth with no dispute. I talk to him when nights run long. He hums with silence like a song. And if he dreams of you, 'cause I still do, and talk him through.
Some hearts just need a quiet ear, even if no words are near. So when you ask if I moved on, just know I talk, though you are gone. And though he can't reply it true, the dog still hears what's left of you. He listens like love still lives here. He listens like love still lives here. I braced for cold most every day, wore my coat when skies were gray. Didn't trust the spring to stay, but then she smiled that certain way. Didn't think I'd feel this warm again. Didn't plan, didn't pretend. Wasn't searching, wasn't brave, but love found room in what I gave. She didn't fix, didn't preach, just reached across the diner seat, held my hand and let it go, like saying you're enough, you know. She didn't fix, didn't preach, just reached across the diner seat, held my hand and let it go, like saying you're enough, you know. Didn't expect this gentle fire, didn't ask for hearts too tired, but somehow life rode her back and didn't think I'd feel this warm again. Sometimes peace wears someone's name and walks in slow, not seeking fame. So I won't rush, I won't claim, but I'll remember how it came, like a wind that don't explain, this warmth that rose from rain. And I let it stay a while. Sometimes peace wears someone's name and walks in slow, not seeking fame. So I won't rush, I won't claim, but I'll remember how it came, like a wind that don't explain, this warmth that rose from rain. And I'll let it stay a while. Towers in on County 9. No plan, no line, no dotted sign. I drive where memory won't chase. Still hear her laugh in empty space. Midnight drives with no address, just me and thoughts that I can't suppress. Radio low, regrets run high, and I keep rolling past goodbye. Gas station lights blur in rain, windows down to numb the pain. I don't know where I'm headed yet, but anywhere's safer than regret. Midnight roads, don't ask me why, just hold the silence, pass me by. I fill the tank, I fake a grin, but I'm just running from what's been. I used to drive to get to her, now I drive so it won't hurt. So if you see me out past 2, just let me pass, don't wave me through. It's not about where I confess, it's midnight roads and no address. Still running, still not home. She liked me clean cut, button tight, said stubble made me look uptight. But now I let it grow out slow, just seeing who I am below. I grew my beard out again, didn't ask no why or when. Looked in the mirror, saw some years, but also saw a man appear. Barbara said try something bold, so I said let's watch it unfold. Maybe grief's in every hair, but so is growth and breathing air. I ain't changing just to feel new, I'm just finding what's always true. She liked clean, I liked the wind, so I grew my beard out again. Not every change is just a mask, sometimes it's the truest task. Some folks heal by going far, I stayed home at the truest ask. Not her man, not who I've been, just me and a little chin skin. Let it grow like I had to. sit by the window's edge. One chip blue, one soft red. Yours still waits like it forgot that you don't come here a whole lot. Empty mugs and late night light keep me company each night. I stare at steam that isn't there. Still feel you rocking in that chair. The tea goes cold, the clock runs slow. Old ghost songs on the radio, but I don't reach, I don't rewind. I just sit back and let it find. Empty mugs and what we were float like dust, not like a blur. The past don't burn, it just turns white. In empty mugs and late night light. Peace ain't loud, but it's still true. It walks beside the loss of you. So I'll keep drinking one by one, keep watching stars until they're done. And though you're gone, the world feels right. In empty mugs and kitchen light. You're gone, but not erased. I keep drinking one by one, keep watching stars until they're done. And though you're gone, the world feels right. In empty mugs and kitchen light. You're gone, but not erased. The jacket still hangs on the hook, same one she wore the night she shook. Said I need space, then took the stairs, left behind that coat and stairs. The jacket still hangs there, like she might come down from air. I don't touch it, I don't fold. It's got stories I still hold. Her perfume lingers in the sleep,
a mix of mint and fallen leaves. I tried once to give it back, but turned around, hard off track. The jacket's more than cloth and thread. It's where our final words still spread. I should let go, I should beware, but I keep it, 'cause it's still her there. I don't wear it, I don't explain, but some things carry softer pain. Someday maybe I'll give it away, or wear it out on a rainy day. But for now, it just stays near a worn out coat and a loved one's clear. The jacket still hangs, and so do I. Showed up with jagged lines, half a soul and crooked signs. Thought she'd leave or try to heal, but she just listened, made it real. She didn't try to fix me up, didn't hand me better luck. She just sat and shared the view, let me come back into truth. She never asked for perfect past, didn't mind I moved too fast. She just let the silence land and held my hand with quiet hands. She didn't polish broken glass, didn't say forget the last. She saw the cracks but still picked me, 'cause love don't always have to fix, you see. Sometimes healing comes when you're believed, not when all the pain's relieved. I stood taller bit by bit, not from help but being fit. She didn't try to mend or plead, she just saw and stayed with me, and that saved more than she knew. She didn't polish broken glass, didn't say forget the last. She saw the cracks but still picked me, 'cause love don't always have to fix, you see. Sometimes healing comes when you're believed, not when all the pain's relieved. said we're different, we both know. I said differences still grow. We fought, we paused, then fought again, till quiet became our only friend. She wasn't wrong for letting go. We held too tight, forgot to grow. She needed light, I gave her stone. We turned our house into a lone. She packed in silence, no big scene. Left my hoodie and my dream. I didn't beg, I didn't plead, just stood still where I used to lead. She wasn't cold, she wasn't cruel, she just stepped out of broken rules. And though it stung, I now admit, sometimes the wrong thing is to sit. Love ain't perfect, love ain't neat, but sometimes leaving keeps it sweet. So if they ask who messed it up, I won't blame fate or luck or cup. She wasn't wrong for moving on, she just left when the right was gone. And I still wish her light beyond this song.
Used to talk to empty chairs, to ghosted texts and midnight glares. Now I stand in the bathroom light, look myself in the eye each night. Started talking to the mirror, not her shadow, but someone nearer. The man who stayed, who didn't fall, who faced the break and bore it all. Said you did good just getting through, didn't fold, just bruised a few. You ain't broken, you're just bruised, and love ain't meant to be confused. The mirror don't judge, it just shows the lines I earn, the parts that grow. It don't lie, but it don't sneer, so I started talking to the mirror. He's not perfect, but he stayed, and that's enough. Some nights I pray. So if someday love comes knocking light, I'll know it's time, I'll know what's right. Till then I'll face the man I feared, who talks back from the mirror clear. We're gonna be just fine. He's not perfect, but he stayed, and that's enough. Some nights I prayed. So if someday love comes knocking light, I'll know it's time, I'll know what's right. Till then I'll
just fine.
She took her coat, her books, her shoes, left me records and her bad shampoo. But in the corner by the stairs, 3 small plants still sit and stare. She left the plants behind that day, like love was something you could delay. Not quite leaving, not quite gone, just green reminders she moved on. They're still alive, I water slow, a little too much, just so they grow. They lean like her toward morning sun, like they still wait for her to come. She left the roots, she took the rain, and now I nurse this quiet pain. Each leaf a piece of what we shared, a love that still needs to be cared. Some breakups leave their mark in dirt, where hope and heart quietly flirt. So I won't toss them, won't let them die. They're all I have of her nearby. 3 little lives in silent line. She left the plants, but not the signs. They bloom and bruise just like I do. I wrote to her most winter nights, folded pain in paper tight. Told her things I couldn't speak when she was mine week after week. Letters I never sent, stacked in a drawer like accident. Each word a hope, each line a bend, but silence always wins in the end. Said I was sorry in page 3, asked if she ever thought of me. Tried jokes, poems, deep regret. She'll never read what I can't forget. Letters I sealed but never mailed, truth too soft or hearts too frail. Some goodbyes are better spent as letters you never sent. I wrote to heal, not to win her back, but some wounds live in paper stacks. Maybe one day they'll find their way, but for now they're tucked away. She moved on, and I just meant to love her more, and what I never sent. swept the leaves off the broken rail, pulled the weeds, tightened a nail. The porch held years of her perfume, but now it smells like space and room. I cleaned the front porch yesterday, not to forget, but clear the way. It ain't about erasing pain, it's letting sun shine in again. Hung a chime she never liked, bought a chair that leans just right, sat there slow with nothing planned, and watched the dust slip from my hands. I ain't repainting every board, some cracks are earned, some scars adored, but there's a piece I won't betray since I cleaned the porch today. Grief don't pack up overnight, but you can sweep and let in light. So if she drives by down the lane, she'll see I kept the porch the same. Just cleaner now, more room to stay. I cleaned the porch and cleared some gray, and I sit there most evenings now.
Tried on denim, it wasn't me. Rolled the sleeves, wore boots too clean. The mirror said, you look just fine, but I still heard the old rewind. New shirt, same heart underneath, still beating slow, still grinding teeth. You can't change the outer part, but cloth don't heal a scarred heart. Barbershop and new cologne, they said you'll bounce back, you're not alone. But nights still echo with her name, and shirts don't keep you warm the same. New threads, new style, new scene, but grief still fits in every seam. I walk out sharp, I play the part, but it's still me. New shirt, same heart. You can dress what's torn and frayed, but healing's deeper than what's displayed. I'll keep changing, that's the plan. Not to be new, just a better man.
Some clothes fit right, some truth smart, but I wear both, shirt and heart, and learn to carry both with pride.